secrets, car video, heading back over to the warehouse to do a long signing session. My name's Ethan Van Skyver. This person's turning around and doing a K-turn right in the middle of the road. That's not bright. I am a 26-year veteran of the comic book industry, world's most charming, elegant, eloquent, and yet humble man. Great big Star Wars fan, a trusted member of the media. That's what you need to know. It's good to be with you. This is like a 20-minute drive, so when I can do a video, I need to do a video. Like, I'm still itching my nose. I'm not picking my nose. I'm scratching it. I need to do that on camera. So this is a good day. People, amazingly, all right, this is like the third business day of fulfillment, and they've got them in England. We've got all these people from England who are showing their Cyberfrog comics, and they made it there safely. All is well, and I have to say, that's amazing. I think if they got to England, they should be in Florida. We should be hearing from some more people. It's kind of cool. I mean, watching the tentacles spread, the tentacles of Cyberfrog all over the world. People are asking. They're just like, hey, when are you going to start international fulfillment? No, we did it, right away. I mean, there's going to be no extra. There's going to be no extra weight. Aaron Sakharov says, what dessert are we picking up today? Nothing. I'm gonna. I stepped on the scale. I was like, forget it, Ethan, stop. I'm gonna start running. I think I really need to. As soon as Cyberfrog's fulfilled, or maybe during it, maybe today, it's time to get out there and start running because I am definitely getting heavier. No problem. No doubt about it. So no more desserts. I threw that coconut custard away. It wasn't that good. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so Cyberfrog is getting everywhere. I mean, we didn't wait to get it out to international backers. We just shipped everything all at once. So there's some people who are like, hey, how long is it going to take to get to the Philippines? I don't know, however long it takes, but we're not waiting. I mean, we're not delaying your order for any reason. Everything is going out. So far, I've received 0 complaints about damaged books. Everybody is receiving their books in perfect condition, and that's something that we'll just hope we keep up with that. Yeah, I'm pleased. Everything seems to be going pretty well. I woke up this morning. I'm still sick. I'm still like a little bit under the weather. I think I'm about 80% back to normal. I think I got one more day of this. Andrea's chipper. She coughed a little bit, but she said she was feeling better. So I think she's a day ahead of me with this flu. She spends more time with Ava, so I think she picked it up from Ava and I picked it up from her, which is the way things go. So she's ahead of me on the illness. By the way, I hope you don't get this. It is so bad, dude. It is a pretty devastating bug, and a lot of people are down with it right now. I canceled my haircut. Here's the thing, like I canceled my haircut because I was sick. I said I don't, look, of course, I'm getting shaggy on top, but maybe I just won't get a haircut today. Maybe I'll let it grow out. I know what you're thinking. You're like, Ethan, you filthy, dirty hippie. Get a haircut, keep America beautiful. No. I think I can wait a couple more days until I'm 100% healthy before somebody has to get close to me and cut my hair. So that's what I did. I canceled my haircut, but I am still at the same time going to the fulfillment warehouse to sign comics. Maybe I'll wear a Michael Jackson mask so that I don't breathe germs all over your comics. I mean, in any case, I don't think germs would survive a trip. It's not like I sneeze all over your comics. It's not like I'm going to sneeze all over them and get them, you know what I mean? There's not going to be germs on your comics. I don't think. I don't know why people hug the side of the road on these narrow streets. I don't know why people think they can bicycle. Don't bicycle where there are no bicycle lanes on these narrow, curvy streets. I understand that the view is nice. I understand that you want to cycle because, look, we're in the Pine Barrens and the trees. The roads are shaped like the letter S. I'm going to hit you. And I'm not going to mean to at first. When I put the car in reverse, that's going to be a different question. Do not do that. Don't do that to drivers. And then you've got people lined up behind you, going real slow because you're a bicycle where you don't belong. There have to be better places. At least build like a bicycle trail or something like that for these people, these maniacs. You go 20 miles an hour. I'm trying to go 45. There are people trying to get places. Bastards. Utter bastards. All right, I'm pretty excited about Cyberfrog. Anyway, I did wake up in a mood to fight today. I don't know what it was. I just woke up and looked at Twitter, and I was like, yeah, fuck all these people. Of course, there are still people who, like I was talking about yesterday, who are just really angry that Cyberfrog is fulfilled, really angry that it's a success, really angry that of course we're gonna do the second one, we're gonna do Rainbow the Brood, and there's still, these people are pedal to the metal. You got Kwanzaa, you got that weirdo fake holiday motherfucker, excuse my language, talking 5 tweets in a row denigrating me and Cyberfrog. What did I do to you, Kwanzaa? I didn't do anything to you. I'm not doing the Kwanzaa voice. I don't think I've ever said in public one bad thing about Kwanzaa. I'm about to start. This guy goes on a 5-tweet rampage about me. You got Dan Slat. You got God knows whoever else. I'm blocked by all these cowards. You block me on Twitter and talk about me. I don't understand that. When I block you, if I block someone, I'm never gonna even think about you again. Honestly, if I blocked you, it's because I want you away from me, and I want you, I don't even want you in my thoughts. That's when you get blocked. These other people put up block bots so that they can just talk garbage unanswered, and that is the ultimate SJW cowardice. If you're gonna talk smack, you probably should just leave your Twitter open so that a person can look at it, respond, et cetera, et cetera. If you're gonna do that, I think that would be a good idea. I'm blocked by all these people. I'm blocked by Pocket Pussy. I'm blocked by these maniacs who do nothing but talk about me. It's crazy. And again, when I block you, it's because, look, I just want you to go away. I don't want to talk about you. I will if I have to, but I don't want to talk about you. I just would rather just not, would rather just move on with life. What goes on here? We gotta stop. That's some kind of situation. Okay. Yeah. This is the weirdest area, the weirdest road. Can I get in front of you? Can I get in front of this truck since we're all going 2 miles an hour? Find out what's going on here. Oh man, that's the worst. And everybody's got to pull over. Everybody's got to watch the accident. Right into the ditch. Right into the ditch. These people. That's the worst thing ever, is when you drive your car right into the ditch and then everybody's got to go 2 miles an hour and laugh at your shame. As long as you're okay. If you want to make sure you're okay too. On this road, I saw a car pulled over and a woman within the street. And I, of course, as white knight, in the best of terms, not in the male feminist sense, but you see a woman in a car in the middle of the night, you're like, what's the matter? She's trying to coax a snapping turtle across the road. I'm like, ma'am, it's pitch black out here and there are cars coming. The snapping turtle made his choice. The snapping turtle made his own choice in life. You can't risk your own life to save the snapping turtle. I appreciate the thought, though. Let's see. At least it's not Florida drivers. John Robinson wants to know if that's Mike in the back. Oh, that's the baby seat back there. Yeah. Eric Weather said, "Would you say that if I were a frog?" Well, yeah, frogs, you can't save them. And the thing is, when it's raining and it's nighttime, you'll see them in your headlights just hopping in the puddles in the middle of the street. And I'm like, you poor bastards, you're making poor choices right now. Poor choices. Hey, Charlie's London, love you too. FP Sunny says, jump on the turtle like Mario. Israel Garcia, what's Ethan? Just got here. Yeah, I'm driving over to the fulfillment center again, doing a car video. I'm stopped at a red light here behind a pickup truck that looks like it's from a horror movie. the guy, there's blood all over it, but the guy has a sticker that says bow hunter, and clearly that's deer blood. I hope it is. Some of these people. I mean, I'm out, I'm out in the Pineys a little bit, out in the Pine Barrens. That's why, I mean, Cyberfrog takes place in the Pine Barrens, like the end of the book and the Wreck Planet and everything like that. The Pine Barrens take up, when you think about New Jersey, you think about, I think you mostly think about Secaucus, you think about Newark, you think about Trenton, you think about those kind of big industrial areas that are just outside, not Trenton, but Newark, just outside of New York City. You don't know, like 2/3 of New Jersey is taken up by the Pine Barrens, and it's just desert wasteland of pine trees. Some civilization is carved out of it. I think they're gradually trying to take it over and turn it into living space, highly taxed living space. Well, we live kind of on the edges of the Pine Barrens, which is, again, it's kind of nice. I do dig it. But yeah, if you live in the Pine Barrens, other parts of Jersey, they'll call you Pineys, and that's not a good thing. You don't want to be a Piney. If you're a Piney, it's basically calling you rural. If you're a Piney, the kind of suburban kids think that you probably eat squirrels, that kind of thing. And the word Piney ends up in Cyberfrog Blood Honey too, like Jersey lingo. Everybody knows it here. You know what a Piney is. You know who a Piney is. The rest of the world is going to find out. We're going to educate you about New Jersey and what it means to be Jersey in Cyberfrog. So Cyberfrog takes place there, and it takes place in Camden, New Jersey, two places that I grew up around. And I just thought to myself, why not make Cyberfrog a local hero? Like he's Philadelphia, he's a Philly boy. Speaking of which, I gotta talk to Johnny Brennan. I've got him. He followed me on Twitter after I mentioned using him as a voice actor. And Johnny Brennan, of course, he's one of the Jerky Boys. He's the one that's like, hey, what's up there, Flapjack? He's mostly New York, but that's so close to Philly anyway. I wonder if I could get him to alter and do a little bit more Philly in his accent and do the voice of Cyberfrog. Hey, what's up there, Sizzle Chest? That guy. Hey there, Speed Racer. I would love that, man. I'd love what a complete circle that would be for for the Cyberfrog animated series to have Johnny Brennan of the Jerky Boys do Cyberfrog's voice. I don't think it gets better than that. I honestly couldn't think of anybody I'd rather have. And the other alternative is Dennis Leary, but I don't know if Dennis Leary would be available. I'll bet you Johnny Brennan's available, and he would be my number one pick. He'd be my number one pick. So what I'm going to do is, 3D Robin actually got back to me about this. I was like, hey, maybe what we'll do is we'll pay Johnny Brennan to just read a couple of lines, and then you can animate them in Cyberfrog's mouth. He did that already with a Dennis Leary line. He kind of already did a little bit of Cyberfrog animation, speaking a Dennis Leary line from one of his comedy albums. He animated it, and it looked cool. I mean, it was pretty neat. So I wouldn't mind seeing that. It would be a nice kind of just fun test. I don't know what it would be for. I guess I could get it for my. I could get Cyberfrog to say to do an intro for the YouTube channel. I think that would be kind of cool. I'll pay him whatever he wants, man. Johnny Brennan, what a guy. I love the Jerky Boys. Absolutely loved them. I thought they were so funny. 3D Robin series says, yeah, make it happen. Yeah, I don't know. Robin, let me know, maybe I should hook it up with you. I don't know how he should record it. He could probably just record it into a video, and just send it to you, and you could just strip the audio out. It's not like we have professional recording. It's not like we have a recording studio. We're not this is not Weeb Wars. Oh, that poor raccoon, dead raccoon on the side of the road. We don't have, we're not equipped for that. We don't have a big recording studio to overdub Dragon Ball Z. What we have iPhones, and we have Alienware. We work from scratch. We make it happen. Yeah, what's up there, Hockey Puck? I love all that, man. The Jerky Boys were so funny, and that is the spirit of Cyberfrog. And I used to listen to the Jerky Boys when I was like drawing Cyberfrog all the time back in the '90s when they were really popular. I guess they haven't done anything. So the problem with the Jerky Boys is you better record all your recordings now. You better get it done now before you become famous, because then nobody's going to fall for it ever again. Your career is over as soon as your first album comes out. It's like, oh, hey, it's the Jerky Boys calling me up. But they got a feature film out of it. I hope those guys are rich. I don't think they are, but I hope they made some money. All right, let's see here. Now we're in town. Now we're in beautiful downtown Marlton, New Jersey. Marlton's a great place. We leave Marlton in almost any direction and we're in hell. Marlton is an oasis. It was voted the #1 best place to live in South Jersey, and I totally see why. We don't want to leave this town, and our house is right on the border of it. Because it's hard to find new construction. It's hard to find new construction or like houses. We went house shopping, and every house was like on a corner. With roads and everything all around, and not a big backyard. We need all that stuff for Ava. We didn't want to be on a street corner. We didn't want, we needed a big full backyard. The houses that were for sale were undesirable. We moved out of the house we were renting. I told the guy we were renting from, he was a Indian fella. I said, dude, I'll buy this house. Let me buy this house off you so we don't have to move. And he said, I don't know. Why? I don't want to know if I want to sell it because I might want to give it to my daughter. She was born here. And we said, mother. And so I just kind of went, all right, we're not running another year. We're moving. We're going to buy a house. And told him that. And he was just like, okay. And we watched him try to rent it. He couldn't find another renter for what he was asking. We were paying like $300 more a month than he ended up bringing his price down to. Still couldn't find a renter. He put it up for sale and hasn't sold it yet. It's too small. The house needs a lot of work. Like I knew that when we were living there, I was like, I buy this house and I'm gonna put new windows in it, new air conditioning, all this stuff. It needs a lot of work. It's an older house, but we were gonna do it because we'd lived in it for so long, And now we can't sell it. You should have sold it to us, Flapjack. You should have sold it to us, silly balls. But he didn't. Now he's I don't know. Saw my old neighbors. He's like, yeah. He's like, nobody's replaced you yet. I was like, that's the way it goes. When you have somebody on the hook like that, you should sell. I was ready to buy your house, and you just waited. You wanted me to rent for another year. Just throw money into the ether. Yeah. And now, I did dodge a bullet with it. Absolutely dodged a bullet by not having to buy that house. The new house is so much better. The old house is in a way better location, though. I will say that. The one thing that we, hated moving away from was it was like within walking distance to all of the best shopping in Marlton. All the best supermarkets and all the best, retail outlets. Everything that was all. They were all like on foot. We were just in the spot where everybody wanted to be. And I feel like that house would have been a good investment if you fixed it up. And it definitely would have been a desirable. We could have resold it, I think. But in any case, everything happens for the best at all times. And you'll find yeah, we're in this part of town again. Don't get it. Anyway, I wanted to say that I